Did you know that Lana Del Rey and Joan Baez are friends? Lana Del Rey isn't afraid to pay homage to the artists who came before her, like Lou Reed, Bruce Springsteen, and the legendary Joan Baez. So, here are some things that you may or may not have known about Joan Baez and Lana Del Rey. A lot of fans know the song Dance Till We Die featured on Lana's Chemtrails, where she sings, she's covering Joni and dancing with Joan. And she also mentions Joan tearing it up at the Afro Caribbean two step, which actually did happen. They did go out dancing, and Joan did outlast Lana. But some of you may not know about the 2006 unreleased demo that Lana Del Rey wrote about Joan Baez and Bob Dylan called Joan and Bobby. It has been leaked. I think you could probably find a snippet online. Lana's admiration for Joan, of course, continued way beyond that, and she wanted Joan to join her on stage so they could sing together. Joan said, "If you can find me and if you can sing the song's harmonies on the spot." Lana, given a vague map, was able to find Joan, and during the audition, Joan actually stopped her and said, that's not right. However, clearly Lana did win Joan over, and they did perform together the iconic Diamonds and Rust in 2019, and here's a clip.
I remember your my poetry was lousy instead. But where are you calling from? The booth in the Midwest. And 50 years ago, I bought you some cufflinks, and you brought me something. And we both know what memories can bring. They bring diamonds and rust.
The two have fostered a lovely friendship, and Lana actually moderated a Q&A for Joan's documentary called I Am a Noise. It's really wonderful to see these two artists across two generations bridge a gap between their music and their audiences. For Lana, it was a dream to be able to sing next to one of her biggest inspirations, and she actually said to Joan, "I just want you to know that I'm aware that in this lifetime or any other, I have no right to be standing shoulder to shoulder with you." To which Joan replied, "Oh, shut up." Now, if you don't know much about Joan Baez, you should know that aside from being an extremely talented musical artist, she is a badass on the right side of history. She was actually arrested twice for protesting and blocking the entrance to the Armed Forces Induction Center in Oakland, California, and she was a frequent participator in protests and anti war marches. She actually sang at the 1963 March on Washington. She refused to play any colleges or universities honoring racial segregation. She was also given an award in 1980 for her political activism and universality of her music. More recently, Joan Baez played a concert for Occupy Wall Street in 2011, and then in 2025, she was a guest for the Fighting Oligarchy tour. She also performed at a No Kings protest. Joan Baez is a strong reminder that artists must reflect their times and should use their voice to speak up for good. After all, art is political, and it is one of the forms that I feel truly has the power to connect people of all different cultures, backgrounds, and ages.